Okay, I'm ready to go. Here on my own. Hey Jane, how you going? It was early tonight. Hasn't it been cold? Oh, I'm not alone. You're just all hiding in the background. Hey Kimmy, how are you? Thanks for joining us, you early bird. At the theatre, hey Jane? Well, that's a little bit cultural. Good morning, Deborah. I am a little bit organised. Well, that's still cultural, Jane. So yes, don't all fall off your seats. Well, I'm sort of organised. I've got some custom journals and some custom covers that I've started. Hey Kathy, how you going? And I just thought tonight I'm going to work on trying to get them prepped to a stage where I can sew. Countercultural, that's right. Yes, so I thought I would get stuck into prepping them so that I can get the covers sewn, start putting it together and start making a bit of ephemera. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. What's everyone else doing? And I've just got a nice hot chocolate here. Well, good morning, Mari, and it's good evening from us here. How are you? Thanks for joining us. It's lovely to have you here. So our Vic is having the night off tonight. She's not feeling the best, so sending our love to her. And I'm pretty sure Veronica is popping in, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So let me just have a look here for a minute. Whether that made any difference, but anyway, it made a difference for me. At least I can see what I'm doing now. So how's everyone's week been? I normally do use a spray adhesive to adhere the fabric to the paper, Jane, but because it's been cold and raining, I have actually just used a glue stick and it seems to be sticking really quite well. And it's just my cheapo glue stick from Kmart that I'm using because I won't spray it inside, it's too potent. So that's what I'll be using tonight. I do prefer the spray adhesive, but as I said, it's just too windy and it's been raining and cold, and so when I did this when I wanted to get this done, it was, so I played around with the glue stick and I'm quite happy with it actually. I won't use a wet glue though because you get too much seepage through your fabrics. stitching will make it firm. See, the glue stick, it's not even moving, it's not budging. So basically the reason I adhere them is because I want the cover to be nice and firm. I don't want any bubbles, and then I also want it in place, the layers in place, so that I can sew around the outside. So and then I use like a what do you call that, a watercolor paper. So I still want them as a soft color, but still with a little bit of substance to them, so that they're not really floppy. And I'm going to put a layer of canvas on the inside here. I actually think because I was very unsure about the glue stick, and I used a decent amount and kept going over it before I stuck the fabric down, I actually think it's adhered better than the spray adhesive, to be quite honest. Starting a reference journal, Jane, that's a good idea. Hi Tanya, how are you going? How's your week been? Oh, not COVID. Oh, you poor thing. Just you, or the rest of your family? Goodness, got you all, hey? That's no good. I hope you've been able to rest. You feeling a little bit better, or? Hey Kerry, how are you? You're feeling lots better. That's fantastic. Parting with some of your money, hey, Kerry? Love to hear that. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Oh dear. Yes, I saw that. Thank you, Tanya. It'll be on top of us before we know it, won't it? Oh, don't know what I've done here. What have I done here? Hi Eileen, how are you? So guys, if you haven't already done so and you would like to, if you enjoy joining in the live, if you could just give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. It just helps getting my channel to be seen. I probably should be cutting this with a rotary cutter so that I get it straight, but I'm just going to be eyeballing it and hoping for the best. Okay. So Jane's working on a reference journal tonight. I think Kerry's working on a journal cover. Aren't they beautiful, Eileen? They're Tim Holtz. He never fails, does he? So what's everyone else up to tonight? Yeah, thanks, Veronica. Thanks, everyone. Just watching me, hey? I couldn't work out the camera so you could see my face. You're probably not disappointed, but tonight, so you've just got the down shot of my work table. Oh, you poor mum, Kimmy. When are you heading there? Hoping for some inspiration, Eileen. Well, hopefully you get some. I might move on and try and make a little bit of ephemera for a couple of custom journals that I've got coming up. I just wanted to get these covers done to a point where I can sew them. You leave tomorrow. I've got a message there, Kimmy, that I haven't had a chance to sit and listen to, so I'll get to that later. I'll chat to you. Please travel safe, and please give your mum my love. Be thinking of her. Karina, hello, how are you? Hi, Diane. Marlene, how are you? You got the grandies tonight. Well, you can't be too sure. You need to make sure you get all the news, hey? Well, that's exciting, Deborah. Monica, good morning. Haven't spoken to you for a long time. Hope you're keeping well. How's your mum going? Oh, Cheryl, you're good. I haven't even started mine. What's the date? Can't even, 15th. What have I got, 5 days? I better do something about that, hadn't I? My week, Karina, it was good. It was my first week back at work this week after having a month off to care for Mum and James. So I'm actually surprised I'm not more tired than what I am. Yeah, we didn't get to be swap partners, Veronica, did we? Now we have to actually try and make it properly. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. It was nice to be back and to see my client and, yeah, just get back into some sort of routine again. It was good. Oh, Monica, that is fantastic news. Cheers. That is fantastic news. We'll have to talk to the boss of the swaps and see if we can rig it next time. No, we don't rig it. Just probably shouldn't have said that. I'll get myself in trouble. But Veronica and I had a joke that we didn't know what we were doing with the swap in the group, and that we wanted to be swap partners so that it didn't matter if we messed it up, because we think we're both going to mess it up. Yes, it's very good news, Monica. That is amazing. Oh boy, I don't know what I've done here. I've just made a bit of a mess. Obviously done these in a hurry and not thought about what I was doing, so... Let's see. Sorry if my head gets in the way. Family's going quite well. James is still getting a little bit of pain on and off, but for the most part he's doing quite well. And Mum's very independent, and she's actually back to driving, which she is very happy about, and feeling quite good. She still doesn't have her hearing back, but she was told by the doctor that she may not even get that back, which is a shame, but everyone's heading in the right direction, which is really good. Who did you end up getting, Veronica? That is so true, Eileen. Yes, it's the ring light that was reflected in the ruler, Jane. Okay, I got Kylie. Anyway, I'm just going to, what do we use? 3 envelopes. I'm just going to use 3 envelopes and just do whatever happens. Oh, Karina, in the middle of Mum being sick, James had to have major back surgery. So it all happened all at once. So that's why I was out of action for a while. But he is improving, which is really good. So I think, not sure whether it's next week or the week after, he's supposed to be going down to Brisbane for his checkup with the surgeon. So Kylie, have you done it and posted it? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm really going to have to get my act together, aren't I? And I'll apologise in advance. It's probably not going to look the way it's supposed to look. But I'm sure I will love yours. I'm sure it'll be amazing. Thank you. I'm not that organised, unfortunately. Just send her a journal, a full journal, Karina. Sure. By the 20th, not a problem. I'm sure I can manage that. I just noticed I've put this on the selvage here, so we're going to do a little bit of... Actually, you're not even going to notice it when I put my closure on it. That's okay. No worries, Karina. You can come up and help put it together then, hey? How's the mojo? Well, there isn't any really. I'm just pushing myself. As I said, I've got some custom journals to do and some custom covers to do. So I've partially prepped them. So I thought I'll get these done tonight while I'm chatting with you guys, so they're to the point of where I can sew them, and then I'm going to maybe make some bits and pieces of ephemera to go in the journals. We'll see what happens. I think it's I don't know, it must be the season for it, Karina, because there's quite a few people that I've spoken to that have no mojo at the moment. Had the cleaning bug, hey Tanya, wanted to get rid of all those germs. Oh, that's no good, Karina. Hopefully it will hopefully it'll come back. I think yes. At least I'm moving forward, that's right. I just figure I have to just sit and play, otherwise I'm frightened that I won't actually get it back again. You've lost yours too, Deborah? Yeah. That's no good. So what does everyone do if they lose inspiration and they just have nothing? What do you do to get started again? Let's give each other some ideas. You still, Veronica, hey? Maybe this envelope flip might get you started again. Yeah, see, I find if I lose my mojo, I can't... Watching YouTube doesn't help me. It just overwhelms me. I find it's too much. Well, that's a good idea, Eileen. Do a completely different craft. Maybe I should force myself to do my ironing. I'm sure that would make my creativity come back. I hate ironing. Yeah, I feel a bit that way too, Marlene. What are you doing on Sunday, Veronica? Maybe I can FaceTime you and we can make it together. Make one together, fumble through it together and see what we come up with. Well, that's a good idea, Jane. My room is in a real state at the moment because I'm working on August boxes and new stock, and there's all sorts going on here at the moment, so it's just a nightmare. Yeah, it can get overwhelming, can't it, Kylie? There you go. Maybe we do the ironing. I think that's what I have to do, because I just despise ironing, unless it's for quilting or for crafting. Maybe if I iron my mountain of clothes that need ironing, it might inspire me to actually do something creative. How are you, Eleanor? How are you feeling? Yes, exactly, Tanya. Well, that's pretty true. I only iron as I need it, but that's what I mean. If I maybe tell myself I'm going to iron the whole basket, I'm sure my creativity will come back really quickly. What, with the ironing, Kylie, or the crafting? All right, well, that messed that up. My ruler moved now. Sometimes it's good just to walk away, isn't it? And just not even try to do anything. Oh, is it, Veronica? Yes, it is here, Jane. But I'll probably see you maybe next weekend. Exactly, Cheryl. That's why I think if I get the ironing board all set up and the basket of clothes there and get started, I reckon my inspiration, my mojo will come back pretty quick. 29, hey? To be 29 again. Sounds like most of us don't iron. So what's everybody up to for the weekend? Anything exciting? I've got my eldest boy Josh and his partner coming up, and we're all going out for lunch tomorrow to a restaurant, so that'll be nice. Do you want a basket, Marlene, to do? I used to take ironing in as well. Actually, to be quite honest, I didn't mind doing other people's ironing. I just hate doing my own, which is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, what a good dad, Veronica. Oh, that sounds exciting, Eileen. For your craft room. Using this beautiful mug. I love drinking out of it. Thanks, Kerry. I wouldn't do that to you, Marlene. Thank you anyway. I just iron as I need it. Okay. Well, that sounds nice. So you're going to paint them and put new hardware and that sort of thing. I suppose it depends what you find, I guess. I don't even know where to start to clean my room, Tanya, to be quite honest. I love it. Oh. I know you're just showing off, Veronica. Oh, I'd get no ironing done. I'd be too busy watching him, Eleanor. I loved ER. It was fantastic. Oh, we'll have to get you out of that habit, Veronica. What are you being sick about, Karina? Start at the beginning, you say, Tanya. Yeah, I know. We'll have to try and change that, won't we? Hey? Oh, you'd die if you came into my craft space. Maybe you need to come down for a week, Veronica, and stay and help me organise and clean. Not so much clean, it's not dirty, it's just messy. Yeah, get distracted. It's easy to get distracted, isn't it, Tanya? Oh no, why? Where are you going to move your craft room to, Cheryl? Yeah, it's probably not a bad habit to get into, Veronica. I guess I've always just been lucky I've had a space, and although this space doesn't have a door on it, so that's what I struggle with, I think, because it's a bit of a thoroughfare to our bedroom and up to the living area. But all my other rooms have had like doors on them, so I can just shut the door and hide the mess. Bye, Eileen. Have a great day. Thanks for popping in. Isn't it lovely? It's a bit confusing though. I don't know which way. Well, this has to be up this way now, the way I've done it, but it's Tim Holtz fabric as well. Six weeks to do it, hey Cheryl? Oh, so you still have one. So you're just losing your shop. Your shop. Oh dear. Oh wow, Karina, everyone's coming back home, hey? Hi Rhonda, how you going? Well, you are late. Where's your note? No, I'm only kidding. How have you been? Yes, you get used to having your own space, don't you? 'So it's Julie Loverkins. Sorry, I'm a bit out of practice with everybody's names after having a few weeks off, so how are you? Oh, that'd be great, won't it? Having lots of cuddles. How old is he now, Cheryl? Oh, wow! Really? Where did that time go? Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I thought you were going to say like 8 months or something. That's incredible. Just at that age to move back into grandma's place and be into everything, hey? Joy, oh joy. Yes, thought it was Julie. Just wanted to make sure. Karina, that's funny. What is that, karma? Oh yeah, she's a hard taskmaster, that Vicky, I tell you. You want to watch her. Don't get on her wrong side. Oh, Deborah, I've found I've used wasted so much money on glue sticks, and this is just a cheap one from our Kmart here in Australia, and I just love it. I just find it works for me. It's not the greatest on this really thick canvas, but it does the job that I want it to do. But on paper, I love it. So until they change the formula and it doesn't work anymore, I just buy this. Every time I go to Kmart, I normally just buy a couple of packets. So, yeah, I love it. Some people have tried it before and they don't like it. I don't know. I've tried so many different glue sticks. And for the time being, I've been using this one for probably 12 months now and haven't had a problem. Oh my goodness. I think I do remember Vicky saying that actually. Jane. Oh, he was on the ball, wasn't he? They weren't going to let just anybody in. Yeah, you actually said that, Veronica. I think you sent me the brand that you use. Karina, it's coming. I've ordered the Field Notes stamp set and all of Tim Holtz's new stamps, and I ordered them on the 10th of June, and they're still not here. I'm not happy about it. Don't get me going. And no one can give me any answers as to where it is. I've been told to be patient. I mean, come on. So it's on a slow boat from the US by the sounds of it. Other suppliers that I've ordered from in the US I can have on my doorstep within 2 weeks. Some within a week, you know. This is ridiculous. So it is coming. Yes, Cheryl's being very patient. Patient with gritted teeth, aren't you? So just keep an eye out. I'll probably put something up on my business page on Facebook, and when they come in, I think they're going to be sold out pretty quickly, because I've got quite a few people that want them. So just keep an eye out. Well, yeah, so I've watched it, and I'd like to get the product in, but I have to order it from the same place that I've ordered the stamps from, which is now, what's that? Nearly 6 weeks, and I still don't have the product. Oh, you're sweet, Veronica, thank you. Yeah, they do. They're quite expensive, like with the exchange rate and that. They're around, I think around like, look, don't quote me, but I sort of worked it out, and they're around about $55 for it per set, $55 to $60. But I think they would be very versatile and something that you would use over and over again. Oh, I think that one is just about had it. Okay, run out of glue stick. Hang on a sec. Oh, thanks, Veronica. I'd love to try them. Now I've lost. Let me see. Just missed what everyone was saying. Oh dear. So this one that I've just got out, this is from Officeworks, I think. Vicky actually gave me this to try, so we'll see what it's like. You want the field notes, Karina? It's the best stamp set. Is this? Yeah, this is my, you can see how well used my set is. It's all, it no longer sticks to the plastic. It's got to stay in a bag, but I use it all the time, all the time. Mum and James are doing really well. Thanks, Rhonda. They're both headed in the right direction, so which is really good. Yes, I heard about that, Cheryl. Oh, thanks, Veronica. Which one, Karina? Which one Cheryl has to go to? She's got 2 craft rooms, remember? You won't, honestly, Karina, you will not regret purchasing it. You definitely won't. Oh no, this one, maybe this isn't from Vicky. Maybe I've had that, but maybe that might be one of the ones that I've tried and I didn't like. It's all completely dried out. So let's move on. I'll have to go to Kmart because I only have about 10 glue sticks left. And I go through them. Yes, it's a relief, Rhonda, that's for sure. Watch me in peace, hey? Oh yes, Tim is he's pretty much a genius, isn't he? Much a genius. Can I have a little, I'm going to blow my own trumpet here. Sounds terrible, but a little, had a little exciting moment. I think it was last week. I put up a cover that I'd done using some of his fabric and he commented on it, which was a bit of a thrill. Just the fact that he took the time to comment and say something about it. So that was very exciting. Yes, couldn't believe it. I was actually in bed nodding off and I was just looking through Instagram and this comment popped up and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I woke up pretty quick. I had to run out to Jim and tell him that Tim had commented on one of my posts. So yeah, he's a pretty genuine guy, I think. I've took a screenshot of it, Rhonda. Yes, it's going to go into my my journal. So he has liked a couple of my posts on Instagram before, but he's never commented. So it was a real thrill. Hi, Di. How you going? Still waiting here. Oh, he might comment, Karina. You never know. I didn't expect it, that's for sure. Kerry, what are you doing? Are you doing cryptic comments or am I missing something? Well, I didn't stop talking about it to my family. I just didn't want to sort of be too full on about it, but there you go. I'll let you know. Yeah. Jim goes, oh my God, that's amazing. He said, oh wow, what if it, how amazing would it be if he drops into the live? I went, babe, calm your farm, he's not going to drop into the live. Oh, thanks, Rhonda. Okay, how many more of these have I got? 3 more. My goodness, I think I'm going to run out of canvas. Oh, Veronica, you better get onto it. Oh, okay, thanks, Kerry. I just thought I'd missed something and I was trying to work out what it was that I was missing. We wouldn't know what to talk about, would we? It'd be pretty amazing, but yeah. And told Jim to calm his farm. Well, it wasn't, I actually didn't say those words, but anyway, you know what I mean. We'd all be like, oh my God, Tim Holtz. James was very excited about it. He's very supportive. Oh yeah, he knows all about him. I know, they seem so genuine, don't they, Julie? They're just which is really lovely, you know, because some people, you know, when they're that clever and they, you know, have a following, they get, it can go to their head, but it doesn't seem to with them. Yeah, it's no reason to knock one another down, is there? It's like, just need to build each other up. There's just so many talented people, isn't there, in our community. It's great. I think I started watching that video, Di, and I fell asleep. No, it wasn't. You didn't put me to sleep. It was. I started watching it when I went to bed. And was that when you went to the op shop and you pulled apart a was it a botanical book? So I haven't watched any YouTube videos. Was that the one, Di? I think it was, because I think I remember being quite surprised, because you don't really like botanical, do you? You don't do too much. Yeah, Di put me to sleep. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch it. I just haven't really watched much at all. I don't know whether I want to use this this part might be right. It's a bit creased. It was a beautiful book from what I saw. Yeah. Nothing against anyone. It's just, yeah, start watching it, and because that's the only time I sort of really watch YouTube, is watch my iPad for a little while before I go to sleep and end up falling asleep. I suppose I've had a little bit of inspiration, because I did put up a new video in the 12-inch paper series, so if anyone hasn't seen it, there's a new one there. I was inspired by Happy Art Journal. Kristen, her name is. Alright, we're getting close to the end of these, so this will be good. Might move on and try and do a little bit of ephemera or something. It was fun, Tanya, wasn't it? Oh, finish that one too. Yeah, shock horror, Veronica. There's a new video up. I actually think there's going to be another one up on Sunday. Not me making anything, but I'm hoping that I'm getting back to regular videos. So fingers crossed. Got a few ideas up my sleeve. Oh, isn't that funny, Tanya? Big brother, hey? Yeah, the design team projects can be have their pros and cons, can't they, Di? I find the design team projects are good for me to work outside my comfort zone, but sometimes it's so hard to you know, find the time and come up with new ideas. Yeah, it can, Karina, that's for sure. Okay, last one. Hopefully my mojo will be back soon anyway. With Josh coming up tomorrow, I think we're going to be doing a bit of work, website work and that sort of thing. So that bores the tears, bores me to tears. So hopefully I'll be wanting to get creative after that. I've got so many different projects on the go that I just really want to get to and finish. find any goodies in your boxes dye. This is going to drive me mad. I should have ironed this. Oh, good. It's like finding new toys, isn't it? Excuse me. This is actually a painter's drop cloth that I'm using. It's a canvas, and it's really sturdy. I love using it. Normally I try and dye it, but I just, with the weather being so crappy, I haven't had a chance. This is one that I dyed ages ago, and this is all I've got left of it. Actually, I probably could have used that. But yeah, normally I dye it. So I just, this one was, I think, from Aldi, had them for really cheap, because they're not really that cheap to buy. And of course, because they're so big, I cut them down. But they really give some substance to your journal covers, so. A stove and a shower, my goodness. You won't know what to do with yourself. No, I didn't wash it. As I said, I normally dye it, so it didn't seem to have any sizing or anything in it. It took the colour and everything really well. I don't know, some people wash their fabrics prior. I don't. So I just go for it and use it. Don't worry about washing it, because see, then you've got to iron it. Oh, 6 living in your craft room soon. Oh, wow. Things are getting bad, aren't they? Okie doke. Just thinking. Oh, I used coffee. So basically I laid it out on a big grey table, and I just sprayed it with coffee mix. And then while it was wet, I mixed up some Distress Oxide re-inker and with some water, and then sprayed that. You can see where it's all changed colour here. Some I just sprayed some of the sprays directly on. Yeah, they never turn out exactly the same, and that's what I love about them. So, but I just did it directly on there. I could start my envelope swap, but I've got to go back and see what Vicky did. I'm not really, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm heading. I just found all this craft cardstock and whatever today, and I just thought, I was going through some stuff and got all these my grunge printables, so I thought I might have a muck around with those and see what I come up with. Let me have a think here. I don't really know what size to cut it into. I normally just cut it to the size of my table, to be honest with you, Rhonda, so that there's not too much sort of hanging over the side. Because all the little bits like these offcuts I'll use in fabric flips, or I'll tear them down and make ruffles. So all those little bits, they don't get wasted. So you'll find that you won't have, you know, you'll have leftovers once you cut your covers or whatever. But they don't, those bits and pieces don't go astray. So I normally just cut it to the size of my table, or I actually tear it, just snip it and tear it, and then work with that, because at least that's more manageable. Yeah, you can definitely stamp on it. Sure can. Just fudge it, Veronica. You'll be fine. It'll be amazing. Whatever you do, it will be amazing. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? Well, that was a good fine dye, wasn't it? What are we doing? 5 and just before 3/4. Yeah, just have a play and see what you come up with, Rhonda. That's good, Loretta. Um, Everyone is doing much better, thank you, Loretta. Certainly headed in the right direction, so. Vicky's, yeah, she's just not feeling 100%. So she's having the night off, having some R&R, hopefully. So, yeah, she said to say hello to everybody. She's just not feeling 100%, that's all. We don't know what I'm doing here. I will, thanks guys. Yes, she did a good job. She deserves a break. Yeah, you guys ruined her. Just realised I'm very crooked here tonight, aren't I? So what else has been happening for everybody? No, I chopped my head off. You don't even get to see my new do. I couldn't get the other view to work, so you just got the desk view tonight. How many days do you work, Di? Oh no. School's back, hey Rhonda. Did you have a nice break though? Oh, good on you, Jane. When you were being played, hey? Is that the same as being paid? It is becoming an endangered species, most definitely. I bet you didn't want to come home. as well. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Just that inspiration just dies. Lack of mojoitis, yeah. Dreaded disease. Okay. Been working in the yard, hey, Loretta? Oh, wow. Found some nice finds, hey, Rhonda? That's good. Let me just have a think about this. What am I going to do? Let me keep a bit of that here. Okay, so this has to be cut. No, it doesn't. Well, I will treasure them, Julie. I'm sure it'll come back. I'm sure your mojo will come back. Veronica, yes, I keep checking, and they're just out of stock. So as soon as I have them back in stock, I'll be restocking them because I love them too. You use them with all sorts of things. So yes, answer to your question, yes, I will as soon as I have them back in stock. They're great, aren't they? Divorced and killed. Goodness, that's bit full on, isn't it, Rhonda? Yeah, I'll might even message them and see because they've been out of stock for a long time because I really stocked up on them in the shop and I thought, oh yeah, I've got plenty, and then I think everyone's found out how good they are to use, and yeah, there's no more. They have no more in stock at the moment, so leave it with me. I think we're all the same, Rhonda. Just all have so much. Yeah, you can pop. You're in the group, Deborah, aren't you? You can. There's a few ladies from US and UK that join in the swaps. Can you show me one, Sue, please? One of the uniquely creative pockets, do you mean, Di? Yes, I can. Hang on a second. Oh. So this is them. I put I've got a stand where I've put these sticky things on where I put all my dyes. So they're not quite A5. What would they be? A6 about. And they have these little double notches. But I mean, you don't have to use them just for the dyes. I use them for ephemera and all sorts of things. But no, I can't get that in. But I just I put all my, not just the uniquely creative dyes, I put all sorts of dyes in them, and they're great. Love them. Oh, for goodness sakes. They're not normally that hard to close either. So they're a good size. Anyway, yes, that's what they're like. And they're real good sturdy plastic, aren't they, Veronica? Take a bit of a beating. Yeah, well, you probably love them, but as I said, they're out of stock at the moment, so I check regularly to see if they've got them in stock, but at the moment there is none. Sure thing. Sure thing, Veronica. These colours are very similar to the paper that I've used on this. Probably should have checked to see if I had some different colours. That's a problem. You find a good storage solution, but then you've got to store the storage solution, haven't you? It's never ending. It's trying to work it out, where to put everything. Goodness. So what do? You cut the flaps off a smallish cardboard box, cover it with paper and put them in there horizontally. That's a good idea. Yeah, thanks, Tanya. I just wish I had I mean, I could probably cut some more out. I just thought I would try and use some of these bits and pieces up. But they're all fairly pale in colour. I could. I'm not minding the monochromatic colour though. I'll do the next one. I'll do a bit differently. Whoops! You drop it and put glue on everything. Where was I going to put that? Here. Just going to pop that there. Oh. I'm going to add a little bit of stamping on there as well. The string I could have even made like a dark brown or a black, probably. I just have to duck to the ladies quickly, so just have a chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just need to find a stamp. Cheryl. They're watching me. Sounds a very productive dye. Why, thank you, Tanya. It wouldn't be hard though, would it? I'm not a big footy fan. I'm just thinking label or something. Oh, gee, I haven't made anything for so long I don't know where everything is. Actually, I've got some Tim Holtz stamped pieces here. What have we got in here? I think you're not making do with your space, don't you? I think the more space you have, the more you just end up getting in a mess. I don't know. That's the way I feel. I may be wrong. So I'll probably make this, I think, a little, I'll sew a signature into this, and it'll just be a little booklet that I'll put within a within a journal. Hi Lynette, how are you going? I'm just sticking it down, just being done with it. Well, I think I'm going to call this one done, and then I'll, as I said, sew a signature in, and it'll be like a little journal in a pocket in one of my journals that I've got coming up. You can have it at the moment, Rondra. It's a pigsty. God, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I quite like it actually. I might even put a pocket or something on the back. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just put that on the back for the back cover. Rough it up and just do that, I think. yes, I lost this too. And I only just found it today. Things are looking up, hey Di. I'm doing the wrong colour ink. How's your printer going, Cheryl? Okay, so I've just done that as a back cover. And I'll sew a selection of different papers in there for a little journal. It's quite cute, I like that. Yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed, Cheryl, at all. Alrighty, I'm going to do another one. I think I had some card. Oh yes, I did that up here. And I might... just put some on the back here, I think. Okay, what colour am I going to use now? Use something. Use this one, I think. These would be nice actually on envelopes too, just as a, when you use your envelopes in your journals as a flip, put something like that on there would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might do some of those. I won't do them tonight, but I might do some of those. They're going into a botanical custom journal, Rhonda, one of the Tim Holtz, in the Tim Holtz covers that I was just doing, prepping tonight. That's the plan, anyway. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Di. Okay, let's have a look. Can't remember what I measured before, so I'll just do this again. Thanks, Rhonda. I think I'll go here. Okay. So this one's a bit darker. I'm being a bit quiet, aren't I? I'm just in the zone here now. What I should have been doing is finishing off. So Josh and I think I said Josh and Erica are coming up tomorrow, and they were supposed to be coming up in the beginning of June when Mum got sick, and Erica actually got sick as well. So that was they were coming up for Mum's and Erica's birthday, and we were going out for lunch then, but we cancelled that. So so we decided to do it again this Saturday, and then Josh got the flu, but he's feeling a lot better than what he was. So they're coming up. So we're celebrating 4 birthdays tomorrow. So I really should be finishing Erica's present actually. But I want to do a video on it. So oh, that's no good, Kerry. Rest up. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Yes, Veronica, but there's a bit of a mood happening. So we're going to the Plate restaurant. Yeah, I think so, Rhonda. Have you been to the Plate, Cheryl? And were you happy with it all in all, Jane? Yeah, the old DeLacy's. Before that it was the Moffat, I think, wasn't it? I wondered that, Tanya, actually. After I booked it, I'm thinking, oh, I didn't look at the menu and the prices. Oh, well, we don't go out very often, so... So it's pricey, hey? Oh, well, good on Sue for choosing that, hey? I hope they've got gluten-free options as well. I should have checked that. They don't serve tea or coffee? Seriously? Wow. That's different. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. So much fun. Oh, good. I'll keep that in mind. So don't have the steak. Just stick with the pork. Okay. Okay. Because they used to do drive-through coffee there originally when they first opened before they became the restaurant, didn't they? I just find that really odd at a restaurant that you can't get coffee. Very odd. Oh, we had so much fun, didn't we, Cheryl? So much fun. We were just talking about it the other day, actually. Remember Cole and Margie? I ran into Cole a few weeks back, and yeah, we were reminiscing. Yeah, I wondered that, actually, Jane. So what's that? 2007, I think I closed. So 10, 12, 15 years ago, Cheryl. Funny how they can hear that, isn't it, Jane? Hey? Well, I got this beautiful card from my client this week, and she aged me by a year. I clutched my heart and said, oh my God, don't make me older than I am. must be trying to target certain customer, hey? Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Sometimes you just want a plain old coffee.
If they sell coffee, love, you'd actually stay there longer.
Yeah, but wouldn't it mean more money?
No,
Russell has risen from his corner.
You'd you put up a meal, say $300 or $200 for a couple for a meal, over.
God, I hope it's not that much.
Over.
Jeez.
Over a two people, same couple with just coffee after your meal.
Mm.
You know, it just doesn't get him out the door. Get him out the door and get.
Well, that's just rude.
Yes.
It's rude. Oh, banking days. Do not even go there, Cheryl. Hey. Oh my goodness, some of those parties that we used to have. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Make me younger, you think, next year. Yes, I just think, I mean, very large oversight. And honestly, I mean, it's not hard to, you know, there's a lot of people that don't drink and they just want coffee. So, you know, they might be happy to pay extra for a coffee rather than, you know, not buy an alcoholic drink. So anyway, I guess that's something that they'll have to work out, isn't it? I don't like that. Try and pinch some off my sewing machine down here. Oh wow, I'll go over to the 7-Eleven. That's just disgusting. I'm having second thoughts about going there now. Oh, those stairs, Cheryl. Yeah, and the photocopier. Oh boy, we could chat for hours, couldn't we? Oh dear. I just thought we'd try it because we always go to Fitzy's, which we've never had a bad meal and we all really enjoy it. And I thought, oh, I'll just try this, try the plate just for something different. Anyway, we go once and see what it's like. That's all we can do, hey? I might head over to the 7-Eleven, grab a coffee after my meal and go in and sit down with it and see what they say. I should take a thermos and some coffee mugs. There you go. Might do that. I know, Di. Oh my goodness, some of the stories, wow. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be lovely. I'll just take a thermos with me. You going to bed, Katie? It's Grumpy Bum having a go at you, is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
At me.
Yeah, just ignore him.
No, I haven't been me, Mum. I do it too, Mum. I do.
You do what?
Dishwasher.
Oh, just ignore him. He's in a mood. Say goodnight to the ladies. It's over here, Katie. I don't know what's happening, Katie. Must have a bit of a delay. All right. Night. Love you. All right. See you in the morning.
Yep.
Yes, Katie's taken over the red nails this fortnight. Yeah, the Spotted Cow, we went there. Oh, actually, it was probably last year. It was quite nice. Oh, getting this all caught up here. See, I don't mind paying decent money. That's ink. I don't mind paying decent money because we don't go out that often. And I mean, to get a nice meal and a nice atmosphere and that, I just think it's worth paying a little bit of extra money. I'm sure they'll have something gluten-free. I'm not overly concerned about it. If they don't, I'll just have to drink alcohol. Can't have a coffee, so I'll have to have alcohol. Yeah, I think they're all struggling, aren't they? They've had to be closed for so long. They have to try and recoup somehow. Well, I'll let you know all next Friday night what it was like. I'm sure it'll be lovely. The company will be great anyway. A steak for $98, you're kidding me. Wow, okay. Now I'm frightened. Oh, there's Maddie. A bug and a big. Yes, well, we won't be buying a steak then. Yeah, so if you don't do it that often and you get a good meal, I mean, every now and again you don't mind paying something like that. Holy hell, Cheryl, where was that? And get to name it as well. Wow. Exactly. That's exactly right, Rhonda. Yeah, see, sometimes it's an experience too, isn't it? It's not just about the food itself. It's, you know, the atmosphere and the experience as well. So thank you, Grumpy Bum. Yes, well, this is special occasion, so we'll just see what happens. And everyone might look at the menu and they might all just walk out, so we might be ended up going to the to Fitzy's anyway, so we'll see what happens. Cut that one a little bit short that way, I think, but anyway, it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, might have to. Donations, anyone? Yes, it's a bit like that, Rhonda. Thank you. Yes, it's really just even about catching up. We haven't seen Josh and Erica since Christmas, so it'll be good. Be good to catch up. I'm sure we will. You have it back to front, do you reckon, Di? Oh, that's a lovely idea, Jane. It's really lovely. Night, Di. Have a good weekend. I don't like that, actually. Get rid of that. Okay, I don't know. Let's just do this here. I don't know. I can't do those little pieces with the distress tool. I'll find if I get in with my scissors, it's a lot easier. And it's about that connection, isn't it, Jane? Having that connection. Just stab myself with my scissors now. Yeah, so that's a really great idea though, what you're doing, Jane. I think a lot of us should be doing it more, actually. Night, Julie. I hope you do. Have a great weekend. Yeah, great idea. Stick it there now. Got glue everywhere. Well, there you go, guys. I've done two, well, they'll be journals. They'll end up being little journals. I'm a bit annoyed with myself that I cut that too short, but I've glued it down now, so it will have to do. I might actually be able to lift that up and put a little bit of book page or something just coming out from underneath there, so I'll just lift that a bit. What have I got actually while I'm thinking about it? Yeah, I don't have any book page here. I'll fix that up tomorrow anyway. Or Sunday. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I got my covers almost prepped, ready to sew. And I stabbed myself. All right. Yeah, I quite like them. And yeah, as I said, I'll sew some papers in there, and they can be just little journals within a pocket, within a journal. Was very productive in the end, wasn't it? Surprised myself. I do have book pages, but they're over the other side of the room, Rhonda. So I've got a little scrap drawer here beside me, but no book pages in there at the moment. It's full of coffee dyed scraps. So I might even sign off now and go and get some book pages and finish this off. And then, yeah, we'll catch up again. Hang on, let me think. Next Friday night, yes. I was just trying to think of the date. So I will see you all next Friday night. So hope you all have a really great weekend. Thanks so much for popping in. It's great to catch up with you all. Keep warm for the ladies local. It's been a bit cold, hasn't it? So I'll let you know what our meal was like next week. So take care, everyone. Thanks, Veronica, for your help tonight, and sending love to Vic if she watches this back. So hope you feel better soon, and take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Oh, hello. I'm going to have my fingers in here again to get out. Let me. Very out of practice, aren't I? See you guys.